Okay, so we're hot from working outside, but we're gonna show a forecast that they just did, basically of the times and if it stays on its current track. Now that could obviously change, but if it could stay on its current track, then these are the winds that are possible and for how long and at what time, okay? So I thought it would be interesting for you all to see.
Moving in our general direction, I want to give you guys kind of the wind forecast. We've been talking about surge a little bit as one of the big impacts, talking about wind as well as a huge impact. It's the wind out of the northeast that's going to push the water onshore. So the two work hand in hand. So here's the forecast here as we go into Saturday, 9 a.m. You can see
so obviously we're Fort Lauderdale.
But boy, that changes quickly. Once we
Sunday,
go
2 a.m.
Sunday, 2 a.m. Now we're talking about tropical storm force winds, even hurricane force winds out here across the Keys. And you notice here, wind coming out of the northeast. And that's what's going to push all that water onshore. Miami-Dade, much more susceptible to flooding than Broward. And we're going to see some big impacts, it looks like, across Broward. And we kind of fast forward in time. Here's 5 a.m. on Sunday. Now, pretty much everybody dealing with near or above hurricane force winds.
Yes,
again,
sustained winds.
Different computer models. This is the GFS model that we're using here right now, the American model, tracking some of those wind speeds. Category 4, right on top of the central or the middle Keys here, very close to Marathon. You know, that's the official forecast. We zoom up and out a bit. Here's Sunday, 8 a.m. And look at these winds now, due east. This is when the surge is going to be incredible across parts of Miami-Dade. Slightly more elevation across Broward, so the conditions aren't as bad there, typically with a situation like this. And if this forecast is accurate, it is west of us, but even still, it's got such a large hurricane circulation. Even with this official forecast west of us here, look at the kind of wind speeds we're talking about. Over 100-mile-an-hour wind speeds, still coming in off the water, some sort of component off the water. So the surge is continuing Saturday night through at least the first half of Sunday, and then we go to about 2:30 in the afternoon, still some sort of an east component. So even through the early afternoon, dealing with surge coming in off the water, and then the system finally kicks out of there, and I think by Sunday night and into
109 miles per hour, back down to 89.
And Miami-Dade.
All right, so by Monday morning,
back out to
we should be back, well, to lesser winds. Now, Scott and I, we've both been already canceled for work. So neither of us are working Monday. And that's the latest here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, love y'all, bye.